Okay, I did it. I listened to the full album of The Life of a Showgirl. It's going to be live over on Patreon at the time that this reaction airs on YouTube. Yeah, I have lots of thoughts. So if you want to come over and hear those, here's the link to my Patreon. I put up a lot of stuff on Patreon because as music reactors, the artists, they put a copyright claim on their music, which makes all the ad revenue go back to them. No problem with that. You know, I'm an artist. I love that my reactions make money for artists. Only thing that means, though, is that the support of those of you over on Patreon is what keeps me making content. It keeps me doing all of this. And for that, I try to give you guys as much value over there for supporting me by putting up 10 to 15 more reactions a week. So thanks so much. And that's why I put up the Taylor Swift over there. And also, too, hopefully, I knew it wouldn't get up on YouTube if I tried anyway. So, but I'm excited. I did a test, and it looks like they're letting The Life of a Showgirl, they're letting reactions happen to this. So I'm super excited to do it. I wanted to do this song as opposed to the music video for Life of Ophelia. I'm not opposed to doing that one, too. But I felt this song in particular has some really nice stuff to talk about vocally because we've got... You know, the album has a lot of windy vocals on it, you know, like airflowy, kind of like Billie Eilish-y, Sabrina Carpenter-y, like that vibe. And this song has that, but also some of the brassy belting. And so I wanted to talk about this song. I thought it was better. So we're going to look at that now. Who am I? My name's Tim. I'm a vocal coach. I've been teaching voice for 25 years. Building Voices is my life's work. This is my website and my amazing team of teachers I have that teach with me here in the Manhattan, Tri-State, Philadelphia area. We do in-person lessons out here, but we have students online all over the world. So if you need a vocal coach, hit us up. Links down in the description, okay? All right, here we go. Let's check it out. So this is The Life of a Showgirl, and we'll listen and stop and start, and I'll just give you my thoughts, okay? First of all, look at the little... Taylor doesn't have... the red circle like we all do on YouTube. She has some other little square or rectangle fancy thing. How do you get that? She struck a deal with Mr. Beast or something, probably. First of all, I love these drums. The like kick and then the clap, snap with lots of reverb. It's a really great opening vibe, right?
Her name was Kitty, made her money being pretty and witty. They gave her the keys to this city, then they said she didn't do it legitly.
What I love about Taylor is her rhythmic writing to her verses. Da-da, 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 da-da. You know, just that is mastery. Her rhythmic writing in her verses, the way she does the narrative-driven storytelling in her verses rhythmically and melodically, so good.
I bought a ticket. She's dancing in her garters and fishnets. 50 in the cast, 0 missteps.
She's mostly windy here, but there's a little bit of brass here and there. You could hear the brass at the start of that phrase.
In her garters and fishnets. 50 in the cast, 0 missteps.
Ba, 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 ba. Windy at the end of the phrase, brassy at the start of the phrase.
Looking back, I guess it was kismet.
Little vocal fry here and there.
I waited by the stage door, packed in with the autograph hounds, barking her name, then glowing like the end of a cigarette. Wow, she came out.
That's so Sabrina. Wow, she came out, you know? And I almost feel like Taylor's singing a little more Sabrina. Well, I can't say that. I think Taylor was very Sabrina-esque, which is like, what does that mean? That means very contemporary commercial music-esque, right? In the way she sang on the whole album. Like lots of airflow in the tone, which, you know, that's like the Billie Eilish thing, Sabrina Carpenter. I'd say even Chappell Roan does that a lot, Lizzie McAlpine. These are artists that have a lot of airflow allowance in their sound. Da, 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 da. Like it's kind of like windy, and that's the vibe, right?
I said you live in my dream.
See that?
And she said to me,
so she went up and I live in my dream. She went up in her airflow with a little windiness in her tone. Then the next time she jumped up to that same pitch, she went brassy and belty. That's what's different about this song. That's very Taylor Swift. That's a very Taylor Swift thing to do. And the album's different. The album's like a little vibey and throwbacky and breezy, and it's different. But this song is more like the thing, you know?
Then she said to me, hey, thank you for the lovely bouquet. You're sweeter than a peach, but you don't know
Beautiful.
The more you play, the more that you pay. You're softer than a kitten, so you don't know the life of a showgirl, babe.
Those harmonies.
And you're never gonna wanna.
Those harmonies are so masterfully produced. You know, listen for where her voice is. Listen for the panning of the harmonies on the left and the right. They're different.
Softer than a kitten, so you don't know the life of a showgirl, babe.
The voices are all over. We've got some over here, some over here. She's down center. I think there's even some doublings happening center too. There's beautiful production.
And you're never gonna wanna. She was a menace.
Key change. So we were in the key of G there.
Showgirl, babe.
We're in the key of G for this first part.
And you're never gonna wanna. She was a menace.
We changed to the key of C. So we modulated up a fourth, a perfect fourth. That's weird in a pop song, in like an American pop song. I react to a lot of like Japanese pop, like J-pop and J-rock. Harmonically, it's all over the place. American pop music usually doesn't do that. This type of a modulation is strange. It's interesting. They went up for Sabrina here. It's cool. I liked it. It was a nice transition. I love when we break conventions in pop. I mean, personally, I like weird music though. That's my taste.
Be of the family in Lennox. Her father whored around like all men did.
Sabrina's got a little more of like that hinting at that southern country twang, right?
Her mother took pills and played tennis.
That's very Sabrina, like very talky.
Like all men did. Her mother took pills and played tennis.
Yeah, it's great.
So she waited by the stage door, asked the club promoter arrive. She said,
That's
"It's on
great.
my soul
I
to
love
have
that part.
a taste of a magnificent life. It's all mine, but that's not what showgirls get.
Ooh, that flipping in her voice is so good there.
Magnificent life, it's all mine, but that's not what showgirls get."
Do you hear the clarity of that flip? That was really good.
They leave us
Yeah.
for dead. Hey, thank you for
Then we changed keys again. What? That was weird. Good weird. I like it. Notice they modulated up. I think Taylor was belting up to like the B, but then they modulated up for Sabrina's verse, and she belted up to the E natural.
leave us for
Right there.
dead. Hey,
Key change.
thank you for the lovely bouquet.
I think we changed back to the key of G. Yeah, we changed back to G there for the unified chorus. Interesting.
Sweet.
Very thoughtful. The songwriters did a great job on these modulations.
Sweeter than a peach, but you don't know the life of a showgirl, babe. And you're never ever gonna wait. The more you play, the more that you pay.
Listen to how many vocals are here. From here to the end, the amount of vocal layering, listen to it. If you're a music producer or a songwriter, study it. It's mastery.
You're softer than a kitten, so you don't know the life of a showgirl, babe.
There's stereo panning, harmonies, multiple layers, main vocal down the center, at least one vocal down the center.
And you're never gonna wanna. I took her pearls of wisdom.
Oh, yeah, this
hung
part.
them from my neck.
I love this
paid
part.
my dues with every bruise. I knew what to expect. Do you wanna take a skate on the ice inside my veins? They ripped me off like false lashes and then threw me
Those lyrics right there are great. You want to take a skate on the ice in my veins? Is that what it was?
my neck. I paid my dues with every bruise. I
So
knew
good.
what to expect. Do you wanna take a skate on the ice inside my veins?
That's so good.
They ripped me off like false lashes and then threw me away. And all the headshots on the walls of the dance hall are of the bitches who wish I'd hurry.
Dance hall with all the bitches. That's the third song where she's talking about the bitches. How do you feel about how much she was talking about the bitches in her songs? Oh.
But I'm immortal now.
All right, so this song definitely gives me vibes of Chapel Roan here and there, you know, with the showgirl thing. You know, Chapel Roan's whole thing was kind of the showgirl vibe, her big album. And I react to a lot of Chapel Roan. And this part really feels like that sort of that burlesque cabaret type of show music. And I even felt that in the beginning a little bit too. And also with the imagery. Of course, you know, our minds are going to go there a little bit if we're fans of Chapel.
But I'm immortal.
But this part, this feels like the opening to, oh, what was it? The one with the rolling piano, the chapel. God, why can't I remember it? Promise me to stay. That's our Pink Pony Club, right? I think Pink Pony Club opens like this, right? Or with that kind of.
If I tried.
Yeah, it feels like that to me.
So I say, thank you for the lovely bouquet.
Yeah.
I'm married to the hustle, and now I know the life of a showgirl, babe. And I'll never know another pain hidden by the lipstick and lace.
They are so good together. They need to make an album together. Like they need to do like that, the Brandy Carlisle Elton John thing. Like do something like that together, and then go tour. Are they touring together? It would make sense that they are. Are they? I have no idea. I haven't followed that.
And now I know the life of a showgirl, babe. Wouldn't have it any other way.
This is where the vocals go off the rails. They're so complex. The production.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Wow. Great belting. Oh, great tone quality.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you for the love. Hey kitty. Now I'll make my money being pretty and witty. Thank you for the lovely bouquet.
Yeah.
Thank you for an unforgettable night. We will
Now it's like they're in concert.
see you next time. Give it up for the band.
That big stadium reverb. Yeah, so great. What a great collab that was. Really. Now, who did they write it together? Do you guys know any? I'm sure you do. Of course, you know everything about everything. Please let me know in the comments what's the story on how this song came to be. Like, did they get together, collab, co-write it with their writing teams, or did Taylor write it with her team, and then they, just had Sabrina feature on it? I'm curious about that. It's very well done for their voices. You can really tell that it goes up for Sabrina because Sabrina's voice is higher than Taylor's. Even though they do belt into the similar range, Sabrina can just sit in the top of her voice much better, much more easily than Taylor. And that's not a singer's ability thing. That's a vocal range thing. It's like you don't expect in an orchestra a cello to do all the same things a violin does. They're different. It's the same with voices. Some smaller voices, higher voices have smaller vocal folds. Lower ones have bigger ones, Anyway, really cool. Lots of cool stuff with that. And like I said, if you want to come over and check out and listen through the whole album with me, I don't get this granular in it. I just kind of take it in and, really I'm just like first impressioning the whole thing. It was fun. It was a lot of fun to listen to this morning. So thanks so much for watching the video with me. I'll see you in my next reaction. If you're a Swiftie and you guys want me to check out more stuff, I'm happy to. I'm excited that I think this is going to get up on YouTube without being blocked. So maybe I can react to a little more of her stuff. I don't know. If you'd like me to, let me know down in the comments. Okay, that was a lot of fun. I'll see you in my next reaction. Cheers.